Nice, we got the radiator out. You got the motivation?
There's any left in here.
Here. Oh yeah, good job. Johnny Boy's getting to work over here. Good job, Johnny Boy.
That's about it, huh?
We got the owner of a Cool Air over here. Slaving.
What up, y'all?
Heck yeah, man. Doing a good job.
First thing we did was take off the tires.
Heck yeah, we got Kane Lou Industries.
Oh, yeah.
Straight chilling. Alright. So yeah, started on this pig. Got the radiator out.
I'll put it next to the fan, bro.
Got the shroud, clutch fan.
Siéntate. Dame la mano.
That's a good thing about a truck, is you can put all the shit in the back. And some other stuff too, obviously. But it's the start. I think I was gonna get going on it tonight, but I was like, I might as well. So here we go. We got the boys here. First night.
Fuck yeah.
The Shawnee boy, yep, he should be mounting his body kit right now on his D21. Little spoiler for Shawnee boy, you guys see his channel. Uptown Ho. So there's the engine, the KA. Out of the Nissan hardbody. And there's the bottom of the truck. And what was crazy is I found this. I don't even know if the last guy I bought it from knew about it, but this was right here. When I was messing with this earlier, getting the transmission bolts off. Alright, see what happens. Clear? There you go. Gotta work that shifter out of there. Nice. Dirty. I'm gonna fuck it up. I think it's alright. These little pieces came off. There we go. Well, that's it, boys. Surprised I didn't land on that. Bust any of that shit off, huh? Nice. Ready to clean this up. There's the clutch. Looks like it's stock clutch. Here you know, replace the valve cover seal. Get rid of that intake. All right, so it's out. Now we can put this truck back together. Lower this bitch, push it out, and hopefully somebody buys this thing, gets it out of here this week. Alright, that should be it. That's a little snug. And she does. Nice. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I still need to get seats for this thing. So yeah, that's my seat right now. Sparco. New Sparco edition bucket. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna get some seats for this thing. Still in the process of doing that. You guys have seen the carpet. Yay, it looks clean. I'm gonna hook this battery up. Alright, so I just cleaned up the terminals. I just used a piece of sand screen I had. You can use whatever you want. I mean, little wires or whatever just to clean it up, especially on this old battery. I mean, it was pretty beat up and corroded, so I cleaned that up. Use a mask if you want. Sometimes there's a lot of shit that blows around. I was just holding my breath and praying for dear life that I didn't breathe any of that bullshit in. But yeah, I got it cleaned up. You can see how much cleaner it looks. So we're gonna hook this shit up now and see what happens. The battery might be dead too, so it has been sitting for a while. And these things are so old. I tried tightening them. I don't even tighten anymore. Let's see. was the problem. All right. That battery, man. I don't know if that's the original, not the original, but that's a battery that's supposed to be for the car, but it's like some big ass truck battery. Oh, so nice. The e-brake light is working now. Yeah, because I just fixed all those fuses, so the only thing I have left is just the blinkers and the hazards, which I think it's something going on in here. I'll have to tear it apart. Maybe find another one, see if somebody else is parting out one of these B210s. Oh, there we go, we got this thing going. Yeah, I can't wait to lower this. Cool, so we get this thing out the way. Make room for that. Get this baby, get this Datsun on the lift. I'll probably just do that now. Just got to air up this tire real quick. Little spot too for where you fill the tire up. This shit is sharp, dude. I'm sure. I don't know if it was made for that, dude, but like if you try to stick your hand in here and rip these off or steal these back in the day, you're gonna fuck your hand up. These things are so sharp. Pretty badass little hubcaps. It sounds crazy. It's got that cherry bomb exhaust, but it's only running, I think, on 2 cylinders too. For some reason, the other 2 spark plug wires are not firing to the distributor or something. I was gonna mess with it, but we're gonna be getting swapping that engine in here anyway. I was gonna sell this motor, but I might just keep it, rebuild it on a stand. It's looking pretty cool. I'm about to fall the fuck over, man. This seat all fucked up. What's going on in here? All right, so yeah, it was rolling nicely. I mean, this thing is so freaking light. I was not expecting that, but it landed on one of the boards I had. It's sliding on the wood. It's so hard to push. So I could raise it. I could raise it with the air shock it has right here. Whatever. All right, this bullshit wasn't enough, you know. That's cool still though. I mean, I'm glad it was there, but it did not work. Just hooked up the jack. Yo, Jack. Yep. Here we go. Yo, Jackie. Shit out the way. Here we go. Take two. Yeah, 'cause this thing was pretty light. I was like, what the heck is slowing it? So here we go again. We got Kane Lou, driver's seat. All right, nice and tight to that left. Yep, more. Yeah, right there. Let's back that bitch up. Get off the brake. You're off the brake, right? Yeah, go to the left. There you go. Now straighten that. Straighten it. Good job, dude. Perfect. I'm gonna push you forward. Right there, that's good. Thank you. Fuck yeah, dude, thank you.
That was dope doing that.
Heck yeah, man. Right on.
Fuck yeah, that was sick.
Yeah,
man.
thanks for helping me.
Fuck yeah.
We got this thing out here finally. But yeah, coil swap for these things.
That was quick as fuck.
Look at
You
this.
did that fast, bro.
Look at that bounce on this thing.
That shit good, man.
Yeah, my brother's truck's got the coil swap, that's why it handles a lot better than this. Most of the D21s, unless you do the coil swap or any kind of custom suspension in the front. I mean, but they're small, lightweight. I mean, I love the size of these trucks. It's like a 240, but in a truck. And Nissan did a really good job on design. It's my favorite. Got the B210 in place. I'm ready to lift it, start getting this thing mocked up on how it's going to mount in this thing. I'm excited. And I still got some time, so I don't know if this is going to be the last time this car is going to run, because I don't want to pull the engine right away in case I got to move it, but I still want to get some parts for this, so it matters on how fast that goes. But I can still get some shit cleaned up on this engine. I mean, it's all dirty. Start getting new gaskets and all that, and get that engine and transmission underneath the car, lift this up, and just start figuring out how it's gonna mount out. But I've been getting a lot of my information and input from Red Eye Designs. You can find him on Facebook or on YouTube. I've actually found him on YouTube and messaged him. He hit me back up, and he's been awesome. Gave me a lot of input on what I'm going to do to this car on the B210 swap. So check him out, because he's got some awesome videos on some 620 pickups that's done the KA24e and DE swaps. So check out Red Eye Designs, because yeah, he knows a lot about this, and I'm excited. So here we go, guys. The car's in here. We finally got a 5-speed transmission from a D21 Nissan hardbody, and the engine as well. So I could have pulled it all together, but I love taking it apart like that. And then I'm going to redo the clutch anyway, figure out how the shit mocks up, get rid of that intake manifold. So yes, I got a long project ahead of me, but I'm excited. I need to do something like this. So here we go, guys. The B210, finally. Let's get this car lifted up. adjust this way. All right, man, here we go. So Hot Wheels, here we go. One of my other favorite collections. I've loved Hot Wheels since I was a kid, and just growing up, you know, I've always collected some here and there. Like I got this old school. This is from 2014. I remember buying this off the shelf back in 2014, and I have some older ones too, but I just pulled out some of the Hot Wheels from my collection. Kind of stopped collecting a while ago. I mean, it's got crazy. Kind of during COVID, everybody started getting really into it, and I kind of was for a bit, then I got out of it. Started doing some more of the customs. But yes, I love the Hot Wheels. I mean, they're coming out with so many cool ones now, and now they're getting crazy. You got the RLCs and all that, so. I didn't have time to wash this. It's been raining, as you hear outside, so. That car just been sitting dirty, the NC, but hopefully I can wash it tomorrow. But I did get to wash these. I've been neglecting the Hot Wheels for so long. It has been sitting in my room, collecting full of fucking dust. The 8.6 with the wide body. And then you got the ND stance, and you got the NC with the little drift stance. You got the S13, the convert that I custom made, chopped the top. And then we got the hard body, carrying all the wheels. A little slam drift truck with the cone in the back. But yeah, this 8.6, this is the wide body, one of the older Hot Wheels, like the first models of the 8.6, it would come with this body. Because now they're coming out with a lot of this style. Sorry about all the dust. I didn't have time to wipe all these. These things have just been sitting so full of dust. But this is part of the Slide Street Edition series. But that's the 8.6. You can see it has the pop-up, so it looks a little bit more realistic. It's got more detail, but you can see the fenders right there. Compared to this 8.6, this one's got the flares. This is the older model, and I painted in the lights. And then swapped the wheels. They don't come with the mirror, so I built that little mirror. Then I wanted a body kit for it, so I made the body kit. Just had some plastic, like the stuff you buy at the hobby store. You could craft with. But yeah, I made the side skirts, made the front lip. You can see it's got an angle kit in the front. The rear is pretty narrow. Here's the bottom of it. Had to chop into the chassis just to get that the little bar to hold the wheels, the little axle to mount right. I can pop this little lip off. There you go. God, what the heck's going on with my hands? A bunch of sweat. Ugh. Nasty. Ugh. But yeah, there we go. There's 8.6, the body kit. And then the ND. I was kind of doing this one next, and I just never finished it. That's why I just got the tape like that. I had a wing on it too. But this one's got some crazy stance. And they roll too. Yeah, they roll with the exhaust. You can see how much of the chassis I had to chop on this one. But yeah, they're fun. Like a little fun project in the winter and you're hanging out. Me and my brother were doing this all the time, messing with the Hot Wheels. Last thing kind of we were doing, we're collecting, and then we started doing the customs. But yeah, here's a little NA. It's got the drift stance angle kit. So we could take apart here. So yeah, he's got to chop up the chassis. Every chassis is different, how far you got to cut. You can see how I did the rear. Really had to go too far, just a little bit, but the front. So I did more. And then the vert, this one was fun. So the wheels are off of that Slide Street. I think it's the Ken Block Mustang. Yeah, I took those wheels off of that. Put them on here, they're mismatched. And then I forgot where I got the front wheels off of. What Hot Wheel? What the heck was it? I think it was another S15 or something. I don't know. But yeah, you know, you switch the rubber wheels on there. Looks so much better. And then just a little piece of fabric I made to make it look like it's the vert fabric. Chop that top. Yeah, but they roll. Here we go. Nice. And then you got the hard body. Here we go. Just pulled the engine out of it. Yeah, this one's fucking bad. They made this thing so slammed out of all the Hot Wheels, I swear. Look at that shit. Shit sits so low. Look at that, dang. Shit sits low. And I like how they have the passenger window down. Driver windows up. You know, Hot Wheels always cool, so do some cool little details. So you gotta pay attention to all the stuff. There's stuff in the back seats and all this and that. But here's the wheels. I don't know where the other green one's at. Fell out in my room somewhere. I gotta find it because those are some expensive Hot Wheels. Wheels pretty much like the works in the Hot Wheel world. We got the AW11. So you get the ones with the pop-ups up or down. This is the one with the down. I got some with the up. I think it might be a different color. 4AGE, same as the 86, the Torino. So here's one of my favorites. I have more inside. I just pulled out some. They're so full of dust, but this is one of my favorite series. The classics. Love the Nissan 300ZX, of course. Love the Prelude. You got the Evo. Look how dusty that is. I don't know, right? So dusty, man. There we go, you can actually see it now. You got the Lancer. Whew. Love the wheels on that. Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4, the twin turbo, and you got the M3. So here's the box that the hard body comes in. Part of that series. The 4Runner's pretty cool. The Honda, the EG is awesome. Those are probably like two that are, I mean, the other cars are cool. I like the Mercedes, but I really just wanted the hard body and the EG. I don't have any of the EGs. My homie was able to get some of these when they first came out, and I was lucky I got that one. I even got one here in the garage. We're chilling. And here's the other one. The other Torino without the wides, got the pop-ups. You got a GR back there. My dad's Mero, got the FC. And got this Datsun. Yeah, I forgot about this one. It's a cool swap. It came in one of those like 10 packs or whatever. Such a cool color. My brother painted the taillights in, and then he did the swap for me. But there's some of the chromey wheels. I forgot what wheels these ones came off of. Chrome though. I mean, they're These wheels are so nice. I think they match the same as those, the white. But love those wheels. I forgot what I got those off of. I think that might be the S15 Fast and the Furious Sylvia from Tokyo Drift. I can't remember. Is it that one? I can't remember. Might have that. I got some cool shells inside. I took some wheels out of sacrifice. But yeah, love the series. The cards are awesome. Look at the S2000. Looks so cool. The Evo. Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Like one of my favorite first cars. Gran Turismo back in the day. Doing the all-nighters. But yeah, here's the Datsun Old School. Here's another Miata. This is like GameStop edition, I guess. You only get these at GameStop. They came the green color with the tan. So I got this one in the case. And then one of my favorite 180SX. The Flying Customs. I think you would get these at the Dollar Tree. I forgot where. I think anywhere. Just that purple's amazing with the yellow interior. And they have like some old school looking wheels on here. And I know they're the plastic wheels and tires, but those wheels are cool. Like some like old 15s. I mean, you don't see that look too much on the Hot Wheel 40s. So 180SX, that looks sexy. And one of the newer ones, nothing crazy, but I used to have one of these back in the day in real life, an actual Honda CVCC. So when I seen these, like one of the newer cars, the newer series, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I had to cop that. Because I collect mostly just the JDMs, nothing. And then this, I found, there was two. And I should have took them, and I went back, and I found this one. But, you know, I'm not really trying to collect, but I got this for a buddy. So, you got the Soarer here. It's got the Transporter. I mean, that thing is cool. Look at, there's those wheels. I wonder if they're the same size. Yeah, some of my favorite wheels. The ones on the Soarer are pretty cool, too. What's up with that? Look at that. Dude, those wheels are nasty. Damn. So cool. Nice box. That's for my buddy. So I'm holding on to it for him. There's that series. Boring Audi. Boring DeLorean. The only cool one. Soarer. Cool. Alright guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching this episode. I have some more updates, some more videos coming soon on the KA. Get some more parts in it for the engine, so I can start getting this thing ready to get mounted in the car, so I can get different intake manifold and stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and drift life, and keep collecting Hot Wheels if you do, because I love Hot Wheels. They're cool to look at. So cool.